Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Different view today. The fan's on, just don't mind it. Texas is hot and all the extra air I can get I'm using, so yeah, I'm leaving it up. I'm going to be doing Esther's popcorn nut bucket collection today, and I'm so excited. I will try my best to let you guys know where we got it, so like what movie theater it's from, and if I remember prices, I might not, and if I do, I can put it on the screen if I didn't remember. And then, you know, if you want to see Esther's popcorn bucket collection, please keep watching. All right, y'all, so this has been her thing. I feel like we've always collected like the metal, you know, the basic metal ones and the plastic ones that have characters on them. A lot of those are not put up. We have like all our plastic ones downstairs, that way they're like easier to use, but we brought them up because I decided to change this shelf up here. We had all the DVDs, and then I was like, we don't use the DVDs. Like, who uses DVDs anymore? I mean, I'm sure people do, but we don't. And so I was like, let's take those and put them in a box, put them up, and then put her bucket collection up, because this is what she's into right now. She hasn't really been into Starbucks or anything lately, so buckets has been her thing. Like, she likes cool things. So I'm gonna start with the latest and greatest. Like I said, we do have plain stuff like this, or the bucket that we've had for years, but I'm not going to show those in this collection. So yeah. But I will start with the most recent. Okay, so Cinemark is literally right down the street from my house. That's the movie theater. We have an AMC in our mall. That's a little further from us, but sometimes we will venture out if Esther likes that, or sometimes she'll order it online. But Cinemark tends to put their things out super early, so I didn't put this vlog up for you guys, but when we went to watch The Little Mermaid live action the Thursday before it officially released, which was like the 26th, because Malia graduated that Friday, so we went Thursday with all the family that was in town. And when we went, we all got in line obviously to buy snacks, and Esther hit me and was like, oh my gosh, they have a Miles cup. And Miles is her favorite, if you didn't know. That's what she named her car, and her car's themed is Miles. So she freaked out. So we literally ended up with all the stuff from there, and it was literally what, May 26th, 25th, and that movie didn't come out till I believe the 1st or 2nd of June, so it was about a week early. They didn't have any Little Mermaid, only the Miles. And then after that, we tended to go to $5 Tuesday. So we went and watched The Little Mermaid again, and then we watched it again in 3D. And then we watched Miles. Oh no, we went and watched Miles. Then we watched The Little Mermaid in 3D. So we had kept going. So then we were seeing, you know, that they were constantly bringing out something new. And then I was like, let me follow them on Instagram so that I know when they post new things, you know? And so that's kind of how we've stayed with it. Or we will go on Tuesdays, since we haven't really gone to the movies because Malia started working again and she's not off Tuesday. So we haven't really gone, but Esther's obsessed with their Sprite, so we still go and see what they have, or I'll keep an eye out on Instagram and we'll go. Kind of how we stay up to date. AMC normally waits until that Friday that movie comes out to release their things. AMC's been a letdown for Haunted Mansion, though. They didn't let anything out for Haunted Mansion besides like patches and stickers or pins, but no bucket, no cup. And then Indiana Jones, they didn't do anything as well, so it's been kind of womp womp. Don't get me wrong, when they do stuff, it's actually really nice, but yeah. Okay, so the newest one, like, you guys are gonna see the date difference. This movie, for this, the most recent bucket she bought, we were not expecting it. We went in, when was it? Let me see, I think I have the date on my phone. We went in on Sunday, and to get her a soda because Esther wanted a Sprite because, like I said, she's obsessed. And we saw this and I was like, what the heck? Like, I hadn't seen no advertisement for it yet, and she was like, you have to get it, please, because she always has me order. You have to get it. And this movie doesn't come out till August 18th, and we found it on Sunday, which was July what, 30th. So you can see the like date difference. So the Cinemark says they do this to get people more hyped up for the movie. They release it early. I know some people get mad because they're like, well, I want to go to the movie and I want that merch to be out, but you know, I'm like, that's their thing. But it was this Blue Beetle popcorn bucket. There is popcorn in it because, you know, she got it. Come on. And this one does come with a lanyard, so you can wear it on your neck. But it opens up like this, and then you can move the legs. And like I said, it does have a lanyard. It comes with it. This one I felt was a little pricey. I didn't realize how much it was until after we left. This was $30 with the popcorn, and then I believe if you got it without, it was $25. I mean, I guess that's pretty normal, honestly. I told her it looks like a cicada, but it's pretty cute. And she said it reminds her of the little spider thing off of Spiderwick. Not Spiderwick, Spy Kids. So this is her newest. Also, you guys will see my shelf get messed up because I am going to pull it to show you guys because I don't want you to see the shelf because I haven't dusted. So, yeah. The next one, I had seen them post their ad, or maybe a customer shared it and I seen it for Ninja Turtles. And if you don't know, we are Ninja Turtles. There's a Ninja Turtle shelf up there. My dad is a huge Ninja Turtle fan, and I was like, Ninja Turtle stuff came out today. That means they skipped Haunted Mansion. Like, I was super bummed, you know. And but Esther was like, okay, well, we gotta go, you know, we gotta go get Ninja Turtle stuff. So when we went, we had this cute little kids pack, y'all. This was $9, and obviously came with the popcorn, the drink, and a fruit snack. They didn't give Esther her fruit snacks though. They did give my mom hers. I pulled the popcorn out really quick so that it wouldn't stain this because I wanted to keep it. It's got the turtles. Let me know who's your favorite turtle. Raph, Leo, Donnie, or Mikey. My favorite is Mikey. And then it's got the new villain, which is like Superfly or something like that. And then Bebop and Rocksteady. I had this folded up, but like I said, the popcorn went in here, and then you got the mini cup, and it came with a turtle. They let Esther pick her turtle, and she picked Raphael because that's her favorite. And then mom went that same day, and she got her favorite, which is Leonardo. So cute. And then I went a different time, and Esther was like, get another kids pack so we can get another turtle. And I was like, okay. And they didn't let us pick that time. Like, they let my mom and Esther pick, but they didn't let us pick that time. And I was like, they didn't ask. And she was opening it already, but it was my favorite. And so I was like, favorite, it's Mikey. So we're only missing Donatello, and Esther feels really bad because she's like, Nevaeh's like, he doesn't get enough love as it is, and now we're missing him. But, and then they had the bucket for him, so for them, I mean. So it's all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Mikey, Leo, Raph, and Donatello. And it's all green in the inside. It's so cute. So we had gone in for that, and then somebody had posted, I feel like right before Esther was like, let's go get the turtle stuff, somebody had posted that this had come out, and I was like, yeah, we gotta go. So we scored this when we scored that, so we walked out looking crazy, but that is okay. She does light up. Madame Leota. This one we didn't get with popcorn since we already had gotten this one filled with popcorn. It's so cute, and I'm so happy that somebody came out with something for Haunted Mansion because I was so excited for it. And if you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. It's so good. Don't compare it to Eddie Murphy's movie because it literally is not the same storyline at all. That director did not want to touch the Eddie Murphy movie. But yeah, I was so excited to get this. And I am going to show you guys like stuff we have for the other things, even if we didn't get it from the movies. Esther, I put this next to my Leota. This is Esther's from the parks. It's a sipper. If you guys have seen my Halloween video, you guys have probably seen this, and she's like, I used to think this was big, and now that you have yours, it's tiny. But yeah, this goes on the right next to each other. Also guys, AMC's Ninja Turtle bucket just came out. Theirs almost looks identical to that one, but it's more circular. It has the sewer lid on it, and the turtles are inside of the bucket versus on the outside. And then they have the same cups with the turtles on it, but they're the big size cups, not the little size cups. And I believe they have masks, like they're giving you a mask. I don't know if she's decided if she wanted to go get that one or not, because like I said, this is her new thing, so I don't know if what she's gonna do. Okay, next one. I want to say we were not looking for this. We happened to go in, they had it, and so was like, grab the bucket. And it's the Barbie. She's like, go ahead, grab it, because like I said, she always has me order. Go ahead, grab it, just to have it, you know. And then they had the blanket. I'll put the picture here. And she was like, get it, and I was like, no, it's okay. Like $25 for a blanket. That's doing a lot. She liked that it was pink and it's little. Like, it's not a big bucket. It's pretty little. Like, it's a mini. So then, you know, we got that. And then the next day, I believe, is when it blew up. Like, they had this bucket, the beach ball cup, which is the one item she really wanted and she was not able to get. The blankets were gone. The bucket lasted for a really long time. I think it's till like a few weeks ago they had it. And like I said, we went that next day. No blanket. They saw the bucket, no beach ball. That's what we were going for. But they had the beautiful studded Barbie cup, so she bought it for me. It's so cute. It's so cute. I don't remember prices. I want to say this was 20. So there's that. I have something in the bucket though, so that on the shelf I display it kind of like this. So there's that one. And then I don't remember what we went and watched for this one, but she grabbed it, and it was the Indiana Jones. Actually, she had been waiting for Indiana Jones stuff just because she's like, they could do such cool things. And Cinemark seemed to be the only one that did something. So it's just an all gold that says Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. Only in cinemas, and then it's in silver in the inside, and then the cup has the Indiana Jones hat. So you can just pop this off. I believe these were supposed to come with straws, and they didn't give her straw, but we collect tumblers, so it's not that big of a deal. So there's that set. So in June, Transformers came out. Esther loves the Transformers, but only the first 3. We're not big fans of the ones without Shia LaBeouf. He's our favorite. But we walked in the beginning when we first really were getting into the buckets, like after Miles. It was kind of a surprise. Like, I hadn't followed them on Instagram, you know. It was kind of like, if you went in there, you got it, you know. We didn't know when stuff was coming out or whatever. But she scored. We walked in and she was like, oh my god, they have an Optimus, you have to get it. I think we went in for tickets, to be honest. Like, we weren't expecting to buy anything. We went in to use the kiosk to buy tickets for, I want to say, Miles. And she saw this because they, you know, they display it, and she's like, I have to have that Optimus Prime bucket. This one just opens from up here, and you put your popcorn in there, and this one does light up. So his eyes light up. And Optimus is her favorite, so she had to have this one. So this one was Cinemark, and then AMC came out with they posted theirs, and she was like, oh my gosh, I need it. And I waited forever online to get it, and then me and my mom ended up going to the mall that weekend, and they had it. And I was like, do you want me to grab it and you can just cancel your online order? Because she was gonna wait for a little bit, but she said no, so she just kept her online order. And then once she got it, she's missing the 2 straws for it. I believe they finally messaged her back and they're gonna send them to her. But yeah, and the AMC one was the trailer, this whole Shrek trailer. So this one is a popcorn tin and a sipper. So you put your drink here and then the straws go there, and then you put your popcorn here. It's so awesome. And then I think we're up to Little Mermaid time frame. I've tried to like show them best in order as I possibly could. And we went and they had all the Miles things. So this was the bucket. I believe there was a plastic bucket as well, but this one was smaller, so I just did the smaller one on the display. So Across the Spider-Verse, it's got the Miguel O'Hara, Miles Morales, and then Gwen Stacy. I love the colors of this bucket. So bucket wise, they didn't do nothing like special. Like I said, they had that one and then the plastic one. I believe the plastic image looked like this. So here's the cup. This is the cup I got because it was me. All of us went, my mom, my dad, because my dad was here for graduation, Malia, our grandparents, and then Esther and I. And this was the cup she spotted. The Miles sipper. And they put your drink in there. And so this is the one Esther ended up with. And then my family, because me and Esther were ordering, and then my mom and dad and the little girls were ordering behind us, and they were trying to decide what they wanted. And one of the girls ended up with Gwen Stacy. Then we have Esther had Miles, and then my dad was like, well, I'll get the other guy. Because I was torn, you know, do I get one? And I was like, well, I'll get the regular cup. That way, you have the regular cup too. But then we ended up with 3 of these because I think my mom, my dad, and I ended up with this. And then I think one of the little girls ended up taking, both of the little girls and then Esther. So here's those. So you have the Miguel O'Hara, and then it does have a straw placement. And the back's just plain. And they did do one of these for the Blue Beetle that I showed you, very first bucket I showed you, but we have not been able to find it or see it. So we're hoping, she was like, maybe we'll stop by later today to see if they get it. She wished that they would have did these as Ninja Turtles, for the turtles, because that would have been fire. But so there's Miguel, and then Gwen Stacy, I love her color, and Miles, so cute. And so then, like I said, we ended up with a bunch of these buckets, cups, and the other bucket. I think we might have ended up with 1 or 2 of the other buckets. And then AMC obviously came out with their own, and they did Miles and Gwen's head, and she was very back and forth. Even though she loves Miles, she was very back and forth, like, do I get them, do I not get them? She decided not to get them. And literally, like, the next day she regretted it because they sold out like instantly, and she was like, dang it, I really should have just bought them, like, you know. And weeks later, Esther happened to be at work, and she happened to FaceTime me because she was on her break, and I was like, oh, we're at the mall, we're gonna go check the movies to see what buckets they have, you know. Sometimes at the mall, this is AMC, just to see what they have, you know. That way we could get it for her if it was something she needed. And they just had basic stuff, and we were like, eh. And then I was like, Mom, they have one of the Miles, Gwen's head in the back. Like, I saw the box. And she was like, well, I'm gonna ask them about it. And I don't know if you about your guys' AMC, but my AMC is all digital now, so there's only kiosks to order, and the workers, you don't really have any interaction with them, and unless they're giving you your order, when, like, because they call it out, like at Taco Bell, number 134, you know, and that's pretty much it. Like, you get your own drinks, and they're literally only giving you your, like, popcorn and nachos and stuff like that. And so I was like, and she didn't see it on the kiosk, so she asked one guy, hey, I want that bucket, like, is there any way, like, and he came, you know, to look on the kiosk, and he wasn't seeing it. He was like, I'm just gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna give it to you, he said. And my mom was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I don't see it on here, like, Just take it. So he gave it to her, guys, and so Esther has the Gwen. She has the Gwen head, and it's here. And I was like, how sweet. So now she just needs the Miles because he's her favorite, but at least she got one of the collection. And I was like, look, Esther, and she was so excited. I was like, he literally gave it to mom. Like, the Lord knew you wanted it. It's so cute. So there's her Miles stuff. You guys probably won't guess these movies just because they weren't in this view. They were more of that view. I feel like this was another random. These two were another random finds. I'm like, don't even know where to start. I feel like this was more towards the last year, so I'll wait for that one. Okay, I'll start with this one just because it was the first one out of the ones we got. So again, we stopped by randomly. Let's see what they got. You know, this was before we were like in once a week. So beginning of the year, this was what, May time frame, maybe. Let me see. It had to have been. I know 2 of them were during graduation time frame. I'll tell you guys that. But let's see. Yes. Like I said, we happened to just go in there, and I don't even remember if she was just getting a drink or what was happening. They had some on the pictures that move, TV things, Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, okay. And Esther was like, you should see, you know, like ask, because they didn't have anything displayed. And I was like, hey, do you guys have any collector's popcorn buckets right now? And he like paused forever, like he was hesitant to even tell me. And I'm like, I'm not an upseller. Like, I literally, like, I'm thinking this to myself, I literally just want one if you have anything from my sister's collection. And he finally was like, yeah, I think all we have is Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was like, well, can I get one of them? And he was like, okay. And he grabbed it, and we thought it was gonna be, because in the picture it was just the metal, like the Ant-Man I keep showing y'all, just the metal tin. So we were like, you know, whatever, it's not gonna hurt. And then he brought up this guy, and she was so excited. So it's Groot, and then like all his tree branches, and then on the front it says Guardians of the Galaxy, only in theater. And so she was so excited. I was like I didn't want to upsell it. Like, I'm sure they get crazy people, you know, that want to upsell it. So obviously we had that one. And then while my mom and dad were going out during graduation time frame, they went to the mall, I'm thinking, and they ended up with popcorn buckets. My mom bought Esther one, and Esther was like, nah, I can live without it. You know, she hadn't bought it or nothing. We hadn't gone to AMC because, like I said, it's very out of our way. And my mom bought it. She was like, look, I bought you something. And Esther was like, oh, and it was the Rocket Raccoon bucket. This guy is huge, you guys. Like, this is a Starbucks tumbler. Like, he's huge. And he's heavy. And then this one just pops open here. Or not. Yeah. So she bought her that one. So now she has both Guardians of the Galaxy. And then during that time frame, the Fast and the Furious, because that movie came out in May, the Fast and the Furious merch had already come out. Our store, I believe we missed it. So we were bummed. And if you don't know, we're big Fast and Furious fans. Esther and I have our ride or die, and our dog's name is Toretto. Like, and they happened to still Esther ordered it as soon as it came online on AMC, just because, like I said, it's super out of our way. She was like, I'll just order it and they'll ship it. And this wasn't one that they said that would ship later. It was literally like ready to ship. So Esther had already had hers on the way, and then when my mom and dad went to AMC and got the Rocket, they ended up picking the Fast and Furious for my dad. So he had his, but he took his with him back to Japan, and then Esther's finally came in, but it's the same thing. And it is the car. It's Dominic Toretto. His car. You need to put your popcorn. I know you guys might say, well, you guys didn't get the Barbie car? Esther was like, no. She was like, I'm not that big of a Barbie fan, and I already have a Fast and the Furious car, so it's so awesome. And then she brought us back 2 of the cups because we weren't able to get the cups, so got everybody. So this sits on our Fast and the Furious shelf, which is why it's not in the frame. Fast and Furious shelves on that side. So there's Fast and Furious. Also, if you guys have any of these, let me know. Let me know. Because she's obsessed now. Like, she literally said that earlier. We need to go check because this is my new thing. Popcorn buckets and cups. Let me check. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Andrea's World. I'll leave it on the screen because I always show when we go get popcorn buckets. I'm trying to make sure I'm showing this in the right order. Okay. Yeah. So, if you don't know, Nevaeh and I, Amalia, we love all the Scream stuff. I'm sure you guys saw my Halloween picture from last year. And we went and saw Scream in February. Of course, I think we went early. And this one I did see online. And I was like, oh my gosh, and we ran. I think we were like a day late from when they posted it though. And I was like, they're not gonna have it. But they did have the freaking Ghostface bucket. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're the Ghostface bucket, y'all. They did have cups that are kind of like the Miles ones, but they didn't have any. Because I asked them, do you guys have the zippers? He was like, no, we're sold out. And I'm like, that's okay. I will take the bucket. And on the back of it says, do you like scary movies? And then it opens here. This one went viral. And people had to wait till like June, May or June to even receive it because Cinemark did pre-orders for it. But we were definitely some of the blessed ones to get it in the beginning. Esther was like, we should have grabbed two just because we all like, but we were just blessed to get the first one. So, Ghostface. And when Malia and Nevaeh and I went to see Ghostface in February, we found this was the only cup they had because Esther dropped us off. She don't do scary movies, so she dropped us off and they had the Creed cup. This is all they had. And so I was like, let's get that cup. Ezra will probably really enjoy it. She loves Michael B. Jordan and she loves the Creed movies. So we grabbed it. She was super excited about it. Because like I said, they get early. So, you know, Ghostface stuff had already been gone. So we ended up with that. And then AMC Always Waits, because that movie did come out in March. AMC Always Waits. And Esther ordered the Creed bucket from AMC's old website. And it's just a square one. It's just, you know, metal. It's like 3D almost, but she wanted to have this one just because she really likes the Creed franchise, Rocky and all that. So this one I display like this. So then she got that. And then after Ghostface, Quantumania, actually before, but like I said, the Ghostface bucket came out early. And I know that because on my Instagram story, oh no, we got this one first, the beginning of February. This movie came out, and this was AMC exclusive, and Sophie and I were like, well, let's go, you know. Or my mom actually was like, I'll just call them, we're in the area, call them, see if they have it, and we'll just go pick up one. And we went, or she called and they were like, yeah, we still have a few. And so we zoomed over there. She actually ended up with two, one for herself and one for Esther. And it is the Ant-Man helmet. This one's cool. This one does light up too. It's just not as like bright as the other, like the Optimus Prime. So this was AMC. I don't remember what we were doing or if we were going to watch a movie and we just were getting snacks. Y'all, this one's like random. Malia had gone to watch this movie last December, Avatar, and they happened to have a cup when we went. It was late. I don't know if Malia just didn't see it, but I was like, I'm buying it for myself. And there's some like hidden creatures and things within it, and this cup changes colors, changes blue when the drink is cold. Emily was like, what? Esther, sorry for you. So yeah, she did get this one. Getting down to the final nitties and gritties. This one we have like 3, not really, but maybe 2 for sure. November of last year, Black Panther came out. This was the time frame Sophie had her surgery, her neck surgery last year, and we happened to go with my aunt. We were like, let's go to movie premiere night. Actually, I think the a few days before my mom even had surgery, they stopped by the movies. I don't know what they were doing. They just stopped by, I don't know, maybe to pick up tickets so that we could go. And they came home with all this Black Panther stuff, and I was like, what the heck happened? Like cups, popcorn buckets, like everything. And I was like, they were like, they had it, so we grabbed it. And then we went back to the movie a few days later to go to the premiere, which was Thursday night. They still had it, so we ended up with more. So yeah, we did end up with the plastic or it's metal bucket. I didn't bring that up, but I think it looks like this cup, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we have a few of these, and then like I said, the basic popcorn bucket we did end up with too. And then they had this one's like hard plastic, almost like tumbler. Like it's not tribal, but it's almost like tribal. Panther cup, and it says Wakanda Forever, Black Panther on the back, and even the lid says the name on it. And then this was the popcorn bucket for that, the Panther like mural that they have in Wakanda. And then this one lights up. This one's pretty bright. But this one was so fun because this was one of the very few that was like, they had it when we went to theater to see it. So you were like, I'm cool with my Black Panther, watching Black Panther. You know, like we went to see Little Mermaid with the Barbie bucket, or like with the Miles stuff, you know. So it was like, this one was awesome. So there's Black Panther. This was July of last year. What came out? Thor Love and Thunder came out last July. And if you don't know, Thor is my mom's favorite, and I think she saw the bucket. Actually, when I say we, Malia, Esther, and I went and watched Thor Love and Thunder without everybody, because everybody was busy. And yeah, and then my parents decided they were gonna go, but they went to the AMC theater, and obviously they had buckets. So, and it's the Thor hammer. I don't ever remember the name of Thor hammer, so don't come for me. But this one's all metal. She did end up with 2 of these, one for her, one for Esther. And then this one just opens like that. So nice. So there's that one. And then our last movie set, because I have 2 items from Disneyland that I'm just gonna throw in here, because I do I'm putting them on the shelf. This came out, this last bucket is Sophie's. I'm trying to remember when it came out. 2019, when we first moved here. I think I had seen this online, and my mom and dad had already bought their tickets for a different movie theater, but I had seen this online at AMC, and my mom was like telling my dad, babe, I need it, like I have to go, we have to go get it. So they literally went to this theater right before their theater, and I don't know if she said she used it in the other theater or what, but yeah, she came home all excited. That next morning she was like, I got my bucket, guys. And it's the R2D2. This thing is huge. The R2D2 sipper popcorn bucket. So it's a sipper and a popcorn bucket. So here's the popcorn. Like, it is spacious for popcorn, okay? And then the sipper is in the head. I'm like, I don't remember where. And then you put the straw. Darling, let me know. So we have big old R2. And Esther's always like, I want. But this is one of our absolute favorites. Like, he's huge. Yeah, AMC did the thing with this one. So I feel like they did them like sporadically, and now it's like constantly like boom, boom, boom. And popcorn buckets are easily anywhere from like $12 to like $30, $40. So it's not a cheap hobby for her to be in, but it's so fun. I'm like, maybe I should start filming us going to hunt for popcorn buckets. If you guys want to see that, let me know. And then, like I said, the last 2 are just, they're Disney They're from the parks, but I'm putting them up on the shelves. So first zipper from Galaxy's Edge is going up there with R2. And this one lights up, but we think the battery went out because this is one of the ones that she likes to use. But I'm gonna put it up there with R2. And then if you didn't see my birthday haul, you're seeing this for the first time. And if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. I got some amazing stuff for my birthday this past June. My family's amazing. The Ember and Wade two-sided zipper from the parks. You guys, I asked about this for my birthday and I hadn't seen Elemental yet. And this movie is one of my absolute favorite Pixar. Like, it's up there for me. It is. Oh, and then it lights up. It's so cute. And then it comes with a lanyard. I love it so much. So I'm like, I gotta find somewhere to put these out here to be displayed. Although I kind of want to use this one. We'll see. But yeah. Okay, y'all. I found one that I forgot to show you guys. Let me see when this came out because I don't remember. 2019. I don't do scary movies. Not like in theater. And Malia begged me to watch it too with her. And so I went. And they had cups. And I was like, since you made me come with you, you gotta buy me one of those cups. And she was like, fine. And they had different toppers, kind of like the Ninja Turtle. And I picked the balloon because I like the balloon. They did have Pennywise, but I really liked the balloon. It's so iconic. So here's my It Chapter 2 cup. And I love it. I remembered about it the other day and I was like, we're going to get that and put it on the shelf. So I'm gonna put it next to Ghostface for now. But it's so cute. Alright, y'all, kind of see where we have it. So there's some of them and I need something for here. I think she said Blue Beetle for now, but so there is the shelf. If you guys want like up close to, these are all like things we collect, I could do that too. Fast and Furious is over here, and then Turtles is there, and then those are there. Okay, just leave. That's all Esther's popcorn buckets, you guys. Let me know which one was your favorite. Do you have any? Let us know. Do you have any she doesn't have? I'm sure she'd love to read that too, because this has definitely been her new thing, and I'll try to like stay on top of if we go. If you guys are interested in seeing any of that, like I said, we might go later tonight to see if they have any more of the new Blue Beetle stuff. She just loves fun like things like that, so you know, I'm like, if it makes you happy, that's what it's all about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell wherever it may be, so you know when your girl posts new videos. Bye guys.